In 16th paragraph, Uttanka was greatly distressed, for try as he did, he could think of no way to get through so small a hole. He sat down to lament his fate when an old man appeared before him. Express grief or sorrow. Yes, the Serpent King has stolen the earrings from the Uttanka as the queen warned before itself, right? So now what Uttanka will do? He can enter into the hole. How the snake entered into the hole? Inside the earth. So Uttanka will feel lament. Lament in the sense very bad, grief. He started to feel grief. He started to feel sorrow because he wanted to reach that earrings to his mistress, master's wife, Guru's wife, right? So he felt distressed. Okay, he was completely sad and he started to scold his fate. Now he came down towards the lament on his face and sat on the ground. As he sat on the ground, an old man appeared before him. An old man appeared before him. Okay. Coming to the 17th para, don't worry my son, he said, I have come to help you. Even as he spoke, there was a thunder and lightning, and a great thunderbolt fell. The whole earth shook with the force of it. Suddenly, all was quiet again. But next to where Uttanka stood was a big hole in the ground. Yes, as the man spoke, as he started to speak with the Uttanka, he will say that don't worry my son, nothing will happen. I have come to help you. The old man had come to help Uttanka. Okay, there was a big thunderbolt. Thunderbolt in the sense big storm, lightning in the sky. Okay, and that fell on the earth. The whole earth shook. The whole earth shook with the force of it, with the force of that thunderbolt. Okay, suddenly all was quiet again. Suddenly everything was silent. But next to where Uttanka stood, there was a big hole in the ground. There was a huge big hole in the ground from where Uttanka stood. Uttanka entered into the hole and found himself in the kingdom of the Serpent King. He walked slowly along and came to two women weaving a piece of cloth. He asked them the way to the palace of the Serpent King. They did not heed him and went on with their weaving. He saw that their cloak was made of black and white threads. Yes. What happened here? When there was a hole in the earth, Uttanka entered into the hole. Uttanka entered into the hole and found himself in the kingdom of the Serpent King. He walked slowly along, okay, and came to see that there were two women weaving the clothes. Weaving in the sense just moving the clothes. And he will try to ask them, where is the palace of the Serpent King? He will try to ask. Even though they did not heed him, they did not give him any response. They just move on with their weaving. And he will observe that the women were wearing black and white threaded cloths. Okay, their clothes were made of black and white threads. Okay. Next, coming to the 19th paragraph. Next, he came to a wheel with 12 spokes. 6 boys turned the wheel around and round. What are you doing? He asked the boys. They did not answer him and went on with their work. So he went on till he saw a man with a beautiful horse. Yes, when he entered into the hole, now next he came to see that wheels. Okay, 6 boys were turning the wheels round and round. So for that boys, he asked, "What are you doing?" So what happened here? They did not answer him. They did not answer him at all and went on with their work. As the previously happened, the women didn't answer to Uttanka's question. Same here also, the boys didn't answer anything to Uttanka's question. They just moved on with their wheels. So he went and he started to his journey again. Okay, and there he will see a beautiful horse, a beautiful, wonderful horse. Okay, 20th paragraph. Uttanka went up to him. He was struck with the horse that he bore respectful to the man and said, "O Lord, I bow to you, grant me a favor." Yes, what happened? As he saw that beautiful, wonderful horse, he will see a man sitting on that horse. Okay, and he will bow to him very respectfully, and he will say that, "I bow to you, grant me a favor, please help me out." Okay, he will ask to that man who is sitting on the horse. 21. The man turned and said, "What can I do for you?" What the man will reply? "What can I do for you?" He turned towards Uttanka and replied. So what Uttanka will say? "Let the Serpent King be brought under my power." Let the Serpent King, the king of the snakes, should be brought under my power. He should come under my power. Let him come under my power and give me the earrings of the queen. So what happens in the 23rd paragraph? "Blow into this horse." The man replied. Uttanka went up to the horse and blew, and from every hair of the horse body darted a flame. Okay, that shoot through every space in the kingdom of the Serpent King. It burned the houses till all the serpents rushed out, begging Uttanka to save their lives. Yes, what happened in the favor? The boy went to the horse person and asked for a favor, asked for a help. So, what did the boy do? Yes, what did the man do at the beginning? He will say that, "Go, get on the horse and blow into the horse." Okay, as the Uttanka started to blow in the horse, each and every hair of the horse started to dart a flame. Means a flame, fire will come out of that horse hair, each single hair. Okay, as it happens, that fire will go everywhere in the kingdom and burn the houses of the snakes. Yes, that fire of the horse, which was darted by the hairs of the horse, came out of the horse and went into the serpent's house. They burned their houses until all the snakes came out of the house and begged for the life of their own lives. Okay, this what happened when Uttanka went up on the horse. Okay, now what the Uttanka will keep the condition? Did he will give directly their lives? No. What is the condition? The 24th line of the lesson. "Let the Serpent King return the earrings," said Uttanka. What the Uttanka will say? He will say that, "Let me, the Serpent King, who has stolen my earrings, let him return me back. Then only I will order to stop burning your houses." So Uttanka will say this to all the serpents in the kingdom. Coming to the 25th line. All the serpents then clamoured. See here, what is the meaning of clamour? In the sense, express a demand continually, loudly and strongly. What the snakes, what the serpents will say to the Serpent King? What they will say? They will say that return the earrings to Uttanka. He will force, all the serpents will force their own king to return the earrings back to Uttanka. Okay, this action of Uttanka brings him back his earrings. See here, in the 26th paragraph, the man gave Uttanka the horse, and in a few minutes he was back at the hermitage, just in time to give the earrings to his guru's wife for the fest. She blessed him for a great courage. Yes, what happened? The Serpent King gave back the earrings to Uttanka. As it happens, the man who was sitting on the horse gave Uttanka the horse to reach to the hermitage in the forest. Okay, and in just time, in the very recent time, in a very short time, Uttanka reached to his hermitage and gave the earrings to his guru's wife. Okay, for the festival, she blessed him with lots of courage and blessings. Okay, coming to the 27th paragraph. When Uttanka related his adventures, his master smiled and said, "The dirty liquid you drank, my boy, was ambrosia. It will give you eternal youth. The two maidens weaving the black and white threads are night and day. The man who was the god of rain and the horse was a god of fire. You have been well looked after, my child, and deserve my blessings. Go into the world now. The great fortune awaits for you." Yes, what the Uttanka will do? As he will reach the hermitage, he will give the earrings to the guru's wife. After that, he will explain all the activities which had happened with him to his guru, to his master. Okay, so what the master will explain? He will say that the journey begins in the first part. Yes, he drank a liquid. That was the dirty liquid of ambrosia. Because of that, these all situations have happened. Okay. Master will say, he will say that the dirty liquid which you have drank in the beginning of your journey has spoiled your journey. It will brings you eternal youth, the extra qualities of the youth. I have spoiled all your journey. Okay, and the two maidens, the two women whom you saw, they were day and night. Day is white and night is black. Okay, and the man was god of rain. The man who helped him, who was sitting on the horse, was the god of rain, and the horse was the god of fire, who came to help you. And go away from here. The 6 children who were turning the wheels, they were showing you the time. Okay, they were showing you the time. Okay, now go into the world now. You are ready to face the world. So the guru will say that go into the world. You are ready to move into the world, and the great fortune, the great future is waiting for you, said the guru. Thus Uttanka, having fulfilled his duties, went into the world to seek his living. He was not as other men, for he knew the God protected him. He had nothing to fear. Yes, what the Uttanka did at last? He went to the world. He went towards the world. Okay, and what happened? He felt blessed that all gods are with me. Okay, the thunderbolt at the beginning, who came, the man who came to help, was the god of water, and the horse was the god of fire. They all are ready to help Uttanka. He felt blessed, and he started his own journey out of the hermitage into the big, huge world. How was the story, my dear children? Yes, it is a really interesting story, and Uttanka had a very great journey.